Assalamu alaikum dear student. Today we are going to learn our chapter number 2 of the Androcles and the Lion, chapter explanation. In this chapter you have going to see the how Androcles saved the lion and how lion saved the Androcles and their friendship. Okay, the story is very interesting, so listen carefully. These are the words meaning of Androcles and the lion. You have to write 5 times in your homework notebook, okay, and learn properly. जिसमें है कोटियस मोहजिब स्लेव गुलाम क्लचेस की पकड़ से कवाड बुजदिल फ्ली भाग जाना मोन कराहना यानी कि तकलीफ़ में जैसे अपन आवाज़ें निकालते हैं उसे मोन कहते हैं रेज यानी कि गुस्सा डिस्ट्रेस यानी कि तकलीफ़ ओके Okay, now let's start with the Androcles and the lion story. Once upon a time in Rome, a slave named Androcles, away from his master, and fled into the forest until he was very tired and hungry and without hope. Just then he heard a lion near him moaning and groaning, at times of roaring terribly. Tired as he was, Androcles rose up and rushed away. He thought from the lion, but as he made his way through the bushes, he stumbled over the root of a tree. He fell down lamed. When he tried to get up, there he saw the lion coming towards him, limping on the feet and holding his forepaw. Poor Androcles was in no hope. He had no strength to rise and run away, and there was the lion coming upon him. But when the great beast came up to him, instead of attacking him, it kept on moaning and groaning and looking at Androcles, who saw that the lion was holding out his right paw, which was covered with blood and much swollen. Looking more closely at it, Androcles saw a great big thorn pressed into the paw, which was the cause of all. The lion, trouble, picking up courage, he seized hold the lion the two and drew it out the lion's paw, who roared with pain when the thorn came out, but soon after found such relief. But from it he fawned upon Androcles and showed gratitude in every way that he knew to, who he owed the relief. Instead of eating him up, he brought him a young deer that he had slain, and Androcles managed to make a meal from it. For some time the lion continued to bring Androcles, who became quite fond of the huge beast. But one day a number of soldiers came marching through the forest and found Androcles the forest. He could not explain what he was doing. They took him the prisoner and brought him to the town from which he had fled. Here his master soon found him and brought him before the authorities. Soon Androcles was condemned to death for fleeing for his master. Now it used to be the custom to throw murderers and other criminals to the lions in a huge circus, so that while the criminals were punished, the public could enjoy the spectacles of combat between them and the wild beasts. So Androcles was condemned to be thrown to the lion, and on the appointment he was led forth into the arena and left there alone with only a spear to protect him. The lion emperor was in the royal box that day and gave the signal. The lion came out and attacked Androcles. But when it came out of its cage and got near Androcles, what do you think it did? Instead of jumping upon him, it fawned upon him and struck him with its paw. attempted to hit him any harm. It was, of course, the lion which Androcles had met in the forest. The emperor, surprised at seeing such a strange behavior in so cruel a beast, him and asked him how it happened that this particular lion had lost all its cruelty of disposition. Then Androcles told the emperor all that had happened to him and how the lion was showing him gratitude for having relieved of the thorn. Thereupon the emperor pardoned Androcles and ordered his master to set him free, while the lion was taken back into the forest and let loose to enjoy liberty once more. In this way, this is the story of Androcles and the lion. I hope that you have enjoyed the story and learned the story very well. Thank you. Allah.